That is a nickname for the Farallon Islands that the sailors had in the 1800s during the gold rush. And if there wasn't a building right there, you could see the Farallons from here. So it's kind of a cool name. It's kind of went with the like devil's teeth. I don't know. What do you call it? Devil's food cake, sinfully sweet. We get them lots of different places. We get most of our dairy from like a dairy place called Kales. They deliver. Same with meat. It's a local meat distributor. We get our bulk dry goods like flour from Restaurant Depot. We get as much produce as we can, like across the street, local, organic. We're trying to move to having all of the ingredients in our store organic, which is obviously better for everybody. But you know, it's hard. Just we go through so much flour. I mean, we loaded in yesterday. I loaded in 1,200 pounds of flour and oats and things like that. So, and it's hard to find all that organic at a reasonable price. But so we get them from a lot of different places. I used to be a construction lawyer, and then I had 3 kids in pretty rapid succession, so I couldn't work 12-hour days downtown anymore. And I always liked to eat, and I always liked to bake, and so I started selling wedding cakes off Craigslist. And brides are kind of difficult, so that wasn't as much fun as I thought it would be. So I went around to a bunch of different local cafes with just a box of samples and said, you know, what I make's better than what you sell. And then so I started doing wholesale with a bunch of cafes, and it got really, really, really big. Oh, I live here. This is my community. My kids go to school here. All my girls went to Sunset Co-op. This is my neighborhood. These are my friends. And we don't have a bakery out here. I just thought it'd be something that the neighborhood didn't have, and no, I didn't want to open anywhere else. This is my community. Probably the sense of community. I mean, I, of course, love our food and think it's really awesome. You know, we just have a really great community in the Outer Sunset, and it's a nice place for people to hang out and serve good food. And I mean, I know most of the customers, and I envisioned when I opened that it would just be like this little neighborhood bakery, and it's kind of gotten bigger than that. But I don't know, just really good community and good food's kind of my deal. Oh my gosh, yes, of course, yes. We had borrowed, my husband's a police officer, and at the time I wasn't working, and we borrowed from our families to open it, and I was so nervous. Oh my gosh, I owed my family money, and it was kind of like my husband's and my life savings, and yes, oh my gosh, yes. Wow, that actually happened kind of without me. I thought we were going to just open a little neighborhood bakery and that it would be really small, but our food's really good, which is awesome. And our name just kind of got out there. We got on several blogs, like Table Hopper and 7x7 Magazine had a blog, and people just started hearing about us and coming. I didn't do a marketing, I mean, I didn't pay for it, or it just kind of happened because our food's good, which is awesome. But it was kind of overwhelming, because even when we first opened, I didn't have a sign, I didn't have a telephone, I didn't have anything. I thought, I wasn't sure if we were ready to open, and I thought, well, let's just open the doors, and, you know, instead of just losing money right now, let's just have a, you know, I'm sure a couple of people will come in and we'll have a little bit of income while we get everything sorted out. And we were really busy since the beginning. So that was awesome. Last week we were on the Chronicle and the Examiner on the same day.
Wow.
So
ooh, that's good.
It's amazing. It's awesome. It's super, super cool. And I'm really grateful and lucky.
Rambunctious. Inappropriately good. Dangerously cheesy.
Loving.